guess who the celebrity is from their real name. Morris Micklewhite.
Michael Caine.
You looked at it.
Okay, that's the first one I saw.
Hello and welcome to Vogue and Amber, the podcast. And Imo's here too.
Welcome. Hello.
Well, we're coming off the back of one of the greatest weekends of all time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Brilliant. Time of our lives.
Like there's actually no regrets, even from me. No.
I regret too much dropping. I won't say because that's not PC.
Amber was doing her dancing, her SLUT dropping. And we couldn't stop her. After the first night, I said, Amber, that's enough now. That your legs won't like you. She could barely go on the walk the next day. And well, didn't she do it all over again the next night? And now she can't walk down the stairs.
No. I'm very limited movability at the moment. It's not movement. Very limited movement at the moment. It takes me a while to get up them stairs and get down them.
So we went, I have a group of girls that I've been friends with since I was 12, and we went up to Glen Affric in Scotland, which we were talking about last week. And oh my God, we got there around 5, I'm going to say, on Friday, did we?
Yes, we all kind of landed in at the same time, in and around the same time, which was ideal.
And we were like camels, so thirsty. As soon as we arrived, the thirst was unbearable. And so we started drinking lots. And then we had a really lovely dinner and some dancing and then some chats and we forgot to go to bed till very late. We just forgot.
A lot of fun was had, but we kept to the schedule and the proposed itinerary. Got up and went for a walk. Me and Megan tried our darndest best to get out of going on that walk. But I was told if I didn't go on the walk, I wouldn't.
I thought you were joking about that.
No, I really didn't want to do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, really didn't want to do it. I blame you for my limited movement. If I hadn't gone on that walk, I probably would have been okay if I'd been able to rest.
Well, we got off. Some of us went swimming in the Loch. Well, when I say swimming, I got in and out. And then we sauned and then we went walking up for a little barbecue on the beach. And it was so nice. Now, what I will say is, and I'm not trying to show off, Amber. I'm not showing off. I said to myself on Saturday, I said, you know what, Vogue? You don't need to drink to have fun. You just remember what happened when you drank twice in a row there recently. Won't be good for you, won't be good for anyone involved. And so we had our dinner and I went to bed at 9:30. Little did I know, my friends would forget to go to sleep again. Leading the charge was Amber.
It was the level of, get stuffed. I actually went to bed and left them at it. It was the level of giddiness, when you're just, there's no holds barred the next day because you're all a bit silly, kind of giddy. And when you have a couple of drinks, it's just the slagging. Irish people love a good slagging, and by God, did we slag one another.
Svenny came up on the Saturday and he said that he was like, Amber wasn't flying for him last night. She was so funny. And he said he has such a good night with you because I went to bed early. He came into the room at like 1 a.m. trying to talk to me. I was like, excuse me, I have been asleep for 4 hours now. This is not chatting time. But I always think that you can feel so bad, and I'm the worst for it. And anyone who's feeling like that this week, because maybe you went out. It's a Tuesday now, so you're going to be feeling not great if you went out the weekend, because that's just how life works when you're 30 and above, really.
But I think it's mind over matter. Do you know what I mean? And
you could be dead tomorrow. Don't forget, you could be dead tomorrow. It's important to go out and enjoy yourself and have fun.
There you go. So yeah.
So that was our fun weekend. God, I had a very nice time.
I just, honestly, the amount we ate yesterday was just, it was.
Oh, tell me, because we had a sickie in our car. So.
No. Who was it?
We're not going to name names. Somebody was not well in the car. It was not a child.
Oh no, I gave that person a Motilium.
Oh, well, it didn't work. There was
quite
a few stoppages, and then a few stoppages on the other side as well. Yeah, knock. And I felt so bad for them. It's the worst.
Jesus,
so Amber had to fly into Aberdeen and then come up to Inverness. So you guys had like a 3-hour journey, didn't you, to Aberdeen?
Yes.
And tell us about the day, because I wasn't there for it. I was really jealous.
What do you mean the day? The journey.
Yeah.
Oh, Carla did me dirty. So we were all kind of, it was that type of sleeping, we were so tired, and Carla took a video of me. I was like, Carla, delete that. And she's like, just let me keep it till later. And I was like, I was like, delete it and then go into your deleted items and delete it from there. But we all
I got a view
once
once of it. I was like, oh my gosh, she looks like a dead body.
I was just, and it didn't register as an app. Then we got to the airport, very, very small airport, but we actually got pizza, we got chips, we got salad, and just ate our way. And then on the flight home, they gave you a free cup of tea and a little caramel bar. So milled that. Megan looked over at me.
A Tunnocks bar.
A what?
It was at a Tunnocks bar. Tunnocks.
No,
CKS.
it's that real traditional caramel bar they do in Scotland. And
yeah, it's a Tunnocks bar.
okay, sorry, Vogue. All it says on the feckin' label is caramel, okay? And I'm not talking about like a Cadbury's caramel. Oh, and do you know what I got in the airport?
What?
The white Biscoff chocolate. And it was sickly sweet. Do not recommend.
Oh.
Stick with the dairy milk version of it. Not dairy milk chocolate, not Cadbury's, but like it was, yeah, the other one that you got me, Emma, was far tastier. And nearly got in a scrap with an owl one on the plane.
Why?
Well, she was in my seat first of all, and I said nothing because I actually prefer the aisle seat. But then she was tutting and huffing and stuff because I kept on moving because my legs were kind of like freezing up, and I just was in a lot of pain with my legs. And I knew she was huffing at me, and I was like, "What are you giving out about? You robbed my bloody seat." And then I could hear her. When we landed, and she was bitching to her other travel companions. I was like, Megan, listen in there. If she's talking about me, let me know and I'll have a word. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Was she bitching about you?
She's giving out about me for some reason. I don't even know why. Like, you stole my seat.
Oh, I can't bear a huff. Like, just say it. You don't need to huff the whole time. Do you know what happened to me today?
What?
I was on my bike. And which I'm very thankful for because the traffic is absolutely wild. And I dropped Otto off and I was coming back. And you know when you get stuck behind a bin truck, you're like, well, didn't I get stuck behind 6 Portaloos?
Oh, Jesus.
God, that wafted. It didn't matter like if I was right behind it or if I was 10 cars back. The stench of it going along, I was like, oh, this is absolute worst.
I would have rerouted my journey. I couldn't bear that.
I couldn't. It was going over the bridge. I wasn't going to go over the other bridge for the sake of that. I was like, just breathe through your mouth. And then I was like, God, I'm breathing shit particles.
Oh, disgusting. No,
I know. And then I thought you were dead today because I didn't hear from you.
You didn't hear from me today because I wasn't well, because my ear was blocked. And my chest is still at me, even though I finished my antibiotics. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get through it. Hopefully. And Vogue was like, don't worry. You'll be fine for next weekend. You'll take it easy. And I said, I'm going to Barcelona.
I was trying to send her a message of love.
Yay. So excited.
When are you going to Oh God, that's going to be a real heavy monster, Barcelona.
It won't. And then I am free next weekend. I'm not going anywhere. It won't be. Promise you.
Okay. Listen, Amber. Who are we to suggest that it will be? I just think friends are good for the soul, but I also think, so we went up to a place in Scotland called Glen Affric, and it's kind of the type of place. So first on the way up, whenever we go up quite a lot, that's where we would.
You
go
don't want to go there with someone you're not mad about.
No, because you're there. Like, there's no signal outside the lodge, and like but you arrive and it's almost like you're looking around and you're like, I can't believe this is real life. It's kind of like this, yeah, I was going to say it's like spiritual in a way, because you're just like, this is...
No, but it is magical.
Mad.
When I was going over, I didn't go for the dip in the Loch because that's not for me. And then I went and did the hot tub with you guys on Saturday. Basically, there's so many different activities that you can do, so much wholesomeness that you can do. And then you're in the most idyllic, like it just doesn't look real, the surroundings that you're in.
It doesn't, like, you can take a picture of it and it just doesn't do it justice. Like, the scenery just looks pretend. It's like, and you get there and you're like, I can't believe that this is real life. And you sometimes feel guilt. Like, I felt guilty for living in London when I went up there. I was like, this is so good for someone's like soul and well-being. Like, why am I living in London when you've got this?
But it wasn't even just for that reason, in terms of obviously everything that you do, from like the lovely kind of like activities available, and then obviously the beautiful surroundings. But obviously your friends that you've been friends with since you were 12. So obviously I know them all as well. And it's just like, it just reminds you the importance and the value in surrounding yourself with people who you can just be yourself with. And that's the way we all were. And that's what I mean. No one was getting upset about getting a good slagging, and I really got it on Saturday. I mean, I was told I was
Why? I wasn't there. Why did you get
I got it
slagging?
about the granny's cardigan, and I said, Megan, you approved this outfit, but thank you. And then she started
That's
saying,
my cardigan.
She was going for me over this as well. And yeah, look at you with your smiley necklace. I was like, okay, someone needs to go to bed. But when you guys did the Loch swim on Saturday, I didn't do that, and I went over to the hot tub, and I was like, okay, I'll have a gorgeous little hot tub. And it was Gigi and TT in there, and then Otto came. I was like, do not jump in here, do not. And then he gets in, he's like, I'm doing a wee wee. I was like, and I'm gone. See you guys later. I went back.
Why do you think I didn't get in? Why do you think I didn't get in with them? I was like, not for me.
I went back, had a shower and everything like that, and then I walked back over to you guys, and I was walking back over, I was looking at my phone, and you come up to the top of the hill, and then I just looked up from my phone, and I was like, Jesus Christ, Steve the stag right beside me. I was like, oh my, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, I could be taken. I could be taken here. That could be the end of me.
If
get
he
his own
went
back
for
for
you-
people eating his people, and he'll eat
It
me.
is. It's rutting season as well, which means that's where the stags, like, they all like guard a female, or like a harem. It's called, of females, and they keep them to mate with them, and they all have fights with each other. But if you piss them off, they'd really go for you. But Steve the stag, basically on the way up, we were told that they hadn't seen him that year, and I was like, oh my god, Steve the stag.
That's where
is meant to-
Theodore, Steve's dead.
Yeah, well, we all thought Steve was dead, and I was like, oh my god, because sometimes they cull a lot of deer in Scotland because there's so many of them that they have to take some of them off the land because they won't all survive, and then a lot of people go shooting up there, and then they take some off the mountain as well. So we just were like, oh my god, Steve, he didn't make it. But Steve is a stag, and he's kind of, not that he's become tame, no one's actually touched him, but he comes over to the house, like, he'd nearly been trying to get into the door and everything. He's sitting outside, there was pumpkins out for Halloween, the pumpkin decorations were still out, and he's there, just starts eating the pumpkins. Steve, please.
And then we went on the walk, and me and Megan, as much as we, like, it was so funny because we were trying to, like, you know, the way it's mind over matter. I was just like,
P.S. It was the easiest walk ever.
We got to try and be positive about this, Megan. We got to try and be positive. And then she was like, oh, Jesus, look how far. I was like, oh, Jesus, Megan. And I tell you what, when we saw that beach, oh my God, never thought I'd see.
I had Otto on my shoulders for most of it. I was like, this is not really what I had been planning.
I could not believe, because TT ran up to us, and he was just like, Gigi and Otto. I was like, I do not believe you. So I shook on him, and I owe him £6 for the bet. But then,
how did you go on £6? Why fight? Not why not?
I said,
£5?
I bet you £5, and he goes, 6. I was like, okay, fine. Listen, he doesn't get the betting game. So, and then when we were coming down, because you get to where the beach is, but you have to go down this huge kind of not incline, decline, whatever. Anyway, it was very, very wet. It was very slippery. And I had Gigi, and she's like, woo, woohoo! But I'm like trying to keep my hand. Yay, this is so fun! Not for me, Gigi. I'm about to lose my arm from its socket. But then we got down there, and I was like, oh, Gigi, bad news. You can't come on the boat back. You've got to walk back. Oh, yay, what fun! I was like, who are you? Where's the real
Well,
Gigi?
she was whinging with me, and then all of a sudden, so she was whinging, saying that she wanted me to lift her, and then all of a sudden she just took off and started running, and I could just see her in the distance catching up with all the girls, and I was like, is she going to go as far as Amber and Megan? And she did.
She did, yeah. I couldn't believe it. And then we had the most delicious chicken burgers, and then it absolutely started.
But tell me, Amber, were they delicious?
Also, I just want to call something out, okay? I got a bit of abuse for dry retching on the pod. You talk about licking someone's dried spit from the side of their mouth, and you tell me that doesn't make you feel sick to your stomach, okay? It's a natural reaction. I just feel sometimes you guys come for us about mean things. Oh God, Emma's going to get it now for that snort. No more snorting on the pod, please.
I saw you replying today, Ambi Bambi.
Oh yeah, because someone else then saying, ugh, had to turn it off, too many accents, had to turn it off at 2 minutes 54. I said, there were no accents in the first 3 minutes, pal. So get your facts right if you're going to come for me.
I know, but I saw something in the Daily Mail about me today, and I looked at the comments, and I'm just like, so And some of them are very anti-Irish. Jesus Christ. Look, she can go and plant some potatoes out there and stuff. I'm like, what?
Not the potatoes. That's how you hurt us bad. You cut us deep when you talk about potatoes.
All about my mole. Loads about that plane seat time. Remember, for fuck's sake, how many years ago was that? 5 or 6?
People have very good memories.
I've never asked anyone to get out of their plane seat. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that.
I was nearly asking your one last night. I was nearly flinging her out the bloody window.
Okay, Ambi, will we do some sister gods?
Oh, your favourite. All right. What is life's number one unwritten rule? I would say something really, really, really basic. Be kind.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Emma? Netball.
I was going to say something really lame like live every day like it's your last.
Yeah, it's very important.
Another one that I thought of though, you get out of life what you put into it. And I know it doesn't always necessarily feel that way, but I do feel there's truth in that. Like if you nurture,
I think that you have to like push through. Like obviously we could be absolute moany bitches today because we're tired from the weekend. But like I woke up today and I was like, God, I had so much fun, and I'm not going to be a moany hole. I'm going to have a great day today. Really good week, and then ready for my next adventure, huh?
I just think be kind, especially off the back of considering those comments on Spotify. Okie dokie. What is a life lesson you learned the hard way? To stay in my own goddamn lane.
When did you learn that? I don't know if I've learned anything.
You know your business. Why don't you mind it? Yeah, no, I would.
Oh, that time you got beaten up in Courchevel.
I just was trying to have a bit of a boogie. I thought it was being funny. I mean, more so if there's beef going on between people and you don't involve yourself because it's none of your business. There's some people that love to be involved in loads of little things and you just end up creating, I think, more drama for yourself when it's nothing to do with you. And it also could potentially create some stress for you. Just stay in your own lane.
I think, mine would probably be that I need to not give a shit unless people know me like personally, that like if someone's writing something about me or saying something about me, that like just to ignore it because like you know your own truth and you know what's true or not in your life. And yeah, that's my 2 cents, or 2 pence because I'm in London.
The capability of learning of not giving a shit is also, I think, somewhat dependent on how you are, like if you're in good mood and stuff like that, because if you're in a good mood you won't give as much of a shit, but if you're feeling a little bit sensy-wensy you will.
Sensy-wensy.
Probably the same line as you guys, like the let them thing.
Yeah.
Like, let them. Like, don't involve yourself. Let them do what they want to do.
Let them, don't involve. Esther Perel was that, or was that Mel Robbins? Mel Robbins.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. What is your weirdest or most unusual habit? I have an addiction to ordering toiletries off Boots, and
Amber, you're desperate for that.
I think I mentioned it probably close to, I think it was double digits how often I mentioned it over the weekend and how excited I was to receive my packages. And then I did receive my packages, and they were obviously out in the rain all weekend, so I picked them up and I sent them everywhere. So,
do you have an advantage card?
Sayonara, panty liners.
Do you have an advantage card? Have you ever read what they say? I think the beauty of going into Boots is going into Boots. Like I wouldn't be ordering
but they
Boots
don't always
online.
have everything. They don't always. The way you're able to navigate the website with such ease. No, I love it. I got my packages anyway, and I have everything.
I think I was.
I've got the panty liners on the line. They're drying.
Soggy damn panty liners. Yuck.
Schools.
I would say this weekend, Clodagh was like, my friend was like, my God, you really do talk about sleep a lot, because obviously I'd only had 4.5 hours on Friday night and I just couldn't let it go. It was like it was like a tick. I was like, 4.5 hours. Oh, can you believe it? Oh, how much did you get again? Oh God, I'm wrecked. I'll never catch up. And she's like, you never stop. And I actually couldn't control it.
That was her way of telling you to shut the fuck up. You're wrecking my head.
Okay, what's the most embarrassing moment you had in your workplace?
One thing that happened to me, it was embarrassing. So it was my first day of working as a bartender.
I know
but
what you're going to say.
What? The bartender thing?
Are you going to say for the long stand?
What's that?
Oh, when we used to work in a pub called the Bloody Stream, they'd be like, we go over there to Wrights and ask for a long stand. And I'd be like, okay. And then they just leave you standing at the bar for ages.
You idiot. No, not that. I'm saying when I started in the bar, anyway, there was people outside, so I took their order because there wasn't really I was just giving a dig out to the girls on the floor. And I went out anyway, and they forced you to use a tray. And I was like, I'm not good with the tray. Like, that is a serious skill, being able to hold a tray. So I went out here with, I remember distinctly, it was like a bottle of Bud, and there was a glass of ice, and I can't remember the other drink. And then I went to take them off, but
That's all.
Then it just went, and your one went ballistic. She was not understanding at all. It was my first day, and I just thought she was a bit of a witch. That was embarrassing.
I mean,
Other than that, I don't really have embarrassing
hot
things.
Coffee.
Oh God, no! I haven't done something like spilling stuff on people.
I once got locked in a digger on a building site that I used to work on when I was doing my placement for uni. I didn't give a shit. I just sat there on my phone. It's like, whatever, Ron. Don't bother opening it.
What is the most? Sorry, if you could go back to uni and study anything, what would you choose? I think I'd do engineering, or I'd go do a FOSS course in electric, whatever the heck, oh my God, carpentry.
I don't know. Maybe I'd go back and do probably interiors, some kind of interior course. I just really enjoy that.
I could see myself having my own company that does plumbing, electrics, and carpentry.
Oh my God, can you fucking... Okay, Pimla Club plumbers over there.
Just saying. Hey man, what about you?
They make a bomb.
I'm telling you, make a good few, Bob, and I think I'll be very good at it. I'm good with my hands.
I think, I know it's hard because like if you did anything else, then you wouldn't be where you are today and all that shite.
Yeah.
But maybe like journalism or something.
Okay.
Watch out
Then,
for Amber.
What's the best vegetable? I do
Brussels sprouts at the
I
moment.
was literally just going to say I have Brussels sprouts down there. I kind of have gone off the long stem broccoli because I feel like it tastes a bit too earthy or something. I do like a beetroot.
Oh God.
But only when it doesn't taste...
That tastes like muck.
No, only some of them taste really rooty and earthy and stuff like that. But yeah,
a carrot done well is pretty nice. And I do like spinach, although the whole bag disappears and you've got like one spoonful.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Cabbage.
Cabbage. I saw your cabbage in the freezer. We're going to have to clear out when I'm back. That freezer's just so depressing.
That's Megan's.
Yuck.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I'd just like to say, my Skims Snickers are still missing. Okay? They're on. If I find them in the house, I'll go berserk.
Why is it
Do you hear
always
me?
Why is it always me? Why don't you send Megan a voice note now? In that
I
same
did.
Tone that you
I
just
sent
used? No.
both of
You're probably
you.
like, hey, how are you?
No,
Oh my
you're
God,
both.
miss you.
You're both trash. You are
Come here,
both.
I've just mislaid something.
trash.
Any chance you've seen them? Okay, so great. Whatever, Vogue. What's your favorite? If I find them, I'm going to burn them and take a video of me burning them. That's what's going to happen.
There you owe me 20 quid.
And do you know what, Vogue? They'll go up in smoke in no time after all the rudies you probably put in them. Anyway. What's your favourite memory from your childhood with your sister? I don't know. Like, I mean, I used to enjoy when we got dressed up and went over to the shop in all Mom's clothes. I don't think you should have let us do that.
I loved swimming in the swamp. God, I loved it.
Going to the swamp was so much fun. Making bases.
Knickknacks. Oh my God, doing a knickknack was my favourite thing. Still my favourite thing in the world. I will do that again. I will do a knickknack again in my life.
Okay. What's the Christmas gift you want this year?
Off who? Oh God.
It's just saying generically here. What's the Christmas gift you want?
A pair of earrings from Sophie Lease. There's a pair of earrings I really have my eye on. But like, I'll probably have to buy them myself. They're not cheap.
I'm a very practical person. I like practical gifts that I'll definitely use.
Oh yeah, what do you want? Did you try your pillow? No. I left it there with a bow on it.
Vogue, that was just insulting how you left it there with a bow on it. I took a picture, but it looked yellow, so I couldn't put it up.
Amber, sorry, but I was being sustainable.
Did you give me one you've already used? That's why it's a bit yellow.
No, Amber, because you're the yellow pillow holder. We all know that. Okay, what do you want for Christmas then? Go on.
Like
You
what
liar.
do you think I'm going to say? Emo, come on. What would I say?
Karaoke machine.
Thank you. Moving on.
Who's got you for Secret Santa?
I don't know. I'm not sharing who I've got. I'm not.
God,
Emo,
okay,
what
whatever.
is it?
Watch
What is
this.
a Christmas
3
gift?
drinks.
What is a Christmas gift you want?
I would really like some perfume this year.
What kind of
Would be really
perfume?
nice. I don't know. A nice smelling one. I have this like Jimmy Choo one that I had years ago that I really, really love. So maybe that. Maybe something new, something fresh.
I wouldn't mind. There's a perfume I want if you want to tell Gina, because I know that she's got me for Secret Santa. People think I'm hard to buy for, but I'm not. I want loads
What
of stuff.
perfume?
Victoria Beckham. It's very expensive, so just put money towards that and I'll get it.
Oh, for God's sake. I got myself a new perfume and I actually have to find out where it is because it wasn't in the bag that I took away with me at the weekend. Okay.
Let's not do the last one because I can't think of anything. The most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in public. There's nothing, I don't remember anything. Immo, obviously when you shat yourself, that's your one. Amber, there's been a few moments in your life that you could probably say, but you won't say them.
No,
In
thanks.
the same vein though, Immo.
Shut up. No, it's not.
Listen, it's happened to everyone. There's no way it hasn't happened to everyone at least once. Okay, Amber, I was looking at something what was shown to me on Instagram and I was like, what the goddamn hell? People always think I've made up my name. I didn't make up my name. My mom was probably just high when I was born and called me Vogue. And if you Google, is Vogue Williams, the first thing that comes up, her real name. So Amber, these are celebrities that came up to me and you have to guess who the celebrity is from their real name.
Okay.
Morris.
Is any part of their name real at all?
I can't remember, just play the game. God damn it.
Fine. I'm just trying to figure out the rules.
Morris Micklewhite.
Michael Caine.
You looked at it.
Okay, that's the first one I saw.
Bindi. Oh no, I fucked it.
Okay, what's his fake name? What's his real name?
Diesel's real name is Mark Sinclair. Okay, who is Reginald Dwight?
Reggie Snow.
Elton John.
Oh, okay.
Who is Calvin Cortazar Broadus?
Calvin Harris.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, Carlos Irwin Estevez.
Emilio Estevez.
Charlie Sheen. Close though. Okay, who is Peter Hernandez?
Is Peter his real name?
No.
Patrick Swayze.
Bruno Mars. Who is Thomas Mapother the fifth? I'm assuming is Ivy the fifth. Fourth.
I don't have a clue. Like, could you give me a clue?
He climbs buildings.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Thomas Mapother.
Thank you.
That's the end of the game. You're shite is the result.
Okay, thanks.
Would you like to do an agony amp?
We need to talk about the word of the year quickly before we do Agni Am. None of your friends could even explain it to me, and I haven't done enough research on it, but listen.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
So it's basically, well, as far as I know, it was like said in a song, and then it's just a weird trend. So 6-7 is I said 67, and Pete was like, no. 6-7 is the 2025 word of the year. So every year, dictionary.com's word of the year captures pivotal moments in language and culture. These words serve as a linguistic time capsule reflecting social trends and global events that defined the year. So what does 6-7 mean? As I said, it started from a rap song, Doot Doot by Skrilla, where he randomly screams 6-7 in between bars. Since then, it's become a total brain rot saying. The goal of 6-7 is to just shout it out in every possible scenario. It's an absurd phrase where the main point is just to let people know you understand the meme. Also, it's used to annoy those who don't understand the meme. Now it's escalated, but it's really just nonsense that has no set meaning. So why do they use that? Why do they choose that word? Oh, this is a tricky little word now. Lexicographers analysed massive amounts of data, including newsworthy headlines, trends on social media, and search engine results to identify the words that made an impact on our conversations online and in the real world. Searches for 6-7 experienced a dramatic rise beginning in the summer of 2025. Since June, those searches have increased more than sixfold. Most other two-digit numbers had no meaning trend over that period, implying that there is something special about 6-7. So some of the previous words were, last year it was demure. What was it? What was that saying again?
Very demure.
But yeah.
No, but there's another.
Mindful.
Very mindful, yeah. In 2023, it was hallucinate. Unusual. Wonder why that was. 2022.
Hallucinate.
Woman. In 2021, allyship. That was probably for us, Imo. 2020, pandemic. Hardly surprising. 2019, existential.
2018, misinformation. 2017, complicit.
I
And
could have
2016,
finished.
xenophobia.
I could have
You
finished.
wouldn't have got xenophobia. You wouldn't have got xenophobia. That's why I took over.
I would have said xenophobia.
I don't care about those words, though. I have to be honest.
Yeah,
So bad.
to be honest with you, I'd prefer to know why those words were the words of the year. I know demure because I remember seeing
Demure
that video.
is obvious, but like pandemic is also obvious. I don't get 6-7, but that's something that like I'm excited for when the kids come home and start telling me weird things like that like is so different from when they're growing up, from when we grow up. But I don't remember anything that we used to have a language called backslang.
I tried to say to Megan on the plane last night to talk about your one sitting beside me. Megan was like, what?
Yeah, me and Amber used to have full conversations with each other in front of people about them, and we'd be in this different language that we'd know, and our cousin knew it as well. I think that was pretty impressive. Tell me to say something and I'll say it.
Imo has not shat her pants in months.
If again go have a gas and never got shavagat herviger pavagans if again guns.
Sorry.
Let's do an agony amb.
Agony Amb. There's only one. Dear Amb and Vogue, I heard last week's Agony Amb about the Christmas decorations. I personally think it's too early, but I've got a Christmas problem already. I've just pulled the work Secret Santa,
full stop.
Okay, there's no full stop there, Emma. I go with the grammar presented to me. I've just pulled the work Secret Santa. The budget is £10, but I've got the boss. I want to impress. What can I get her? She's in her mid-50s, so I literally don't know what to do. You need to get something funny.
Everyone loves a sheet mask. A sheet mask. I love a sheet mask.
No, it has to be funny and play into that person. Remember last year, a guy that I work with got me that I Love Hoth t-shirt. Like, that was great for me. I love that. Because I love Hoth. It depends what she's into.
Under eye mask, an ice roller. I like all those things.
But they're all very basic. They're not going to stand out. I think it's better, like, if it's your boss, you want to make her funny, but make it funny and make her laugh, but in a respectful way, because then you also stand out. You set yourself apart from the rest. Would you not agree with that advice, Imagina?
I agree. Or I'll have a little earwig in the office and see what she's into, and then just...
What do you have to do in your work? Do you have a Christmas party, Imo?
No, but we are doing a Secret Santa, and I'm concerned. I was doing a bit of research today because I was like, I don't know what I'd get my boss if I got her. But then someone was saying that she's really into tinned fish at the minute. So I was like, if I get her, I'll get her some tinned fish.
The F. Or you could get her some of those old tin fish, I don't know, packaging
Posters,
things that you could use
yeah.
to put stuff in.
Yeah, and you know how like there's loads of at the moment, I don't know why, but there's like sardine can things.
Yeah,
on
they're
everything.
gimmicky things, but they're nice for on tables and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I suppose, do you know what? That's the one thing that I find about our job. I'd never get a Christmas party. No one. Actually, I'm having a little Christmas lunch with the renovation rescue team, but that's kind of it. Amber, what are you doing for your Christmas party?
We don't usually have it this side of Christmas.
What do you do for it though?
We usually do the Secret Santa, but I can't make it this year. And I've never missed it.
What, Secret Santa?
Yeah.
Can you not still buy a gift for somebody?
I'll leave the gift. No, I'll leave the gift in work. But no, there's a little party and a few drinks, but it doesn't work out for me this year. They will have to proceed without me. And can I just say also, Agony Amp, in my opinions, any nice little messages you want to send us, what is it? Long time listener, first time emailer, please do so at vogueandamberpod@global.com.
Can we just finish on Vera Wang? Like,
but now Emma made a valid point. Okay, so I came across this picture of her and I was like, I did not know that woman was, is it 70? 76. I was like, well, Emma was like, her glasses are probably doing her a lot of favors in the fact that she's wearing glasses.
Guys, still 76. Look at her hair. Like, look at her
skin.
bod.
Emma, she's
There's
wearing
no,
a fucking, what's that thing called? What's that thing called, Vogue? You probably know.
Boob tube.
Okay, thank you.
Which brought me great joy because like she doesn't have big boobs either, and maybe I should be happy I don't have big boobs because now I know I can wear a bandeau top at 76.
But look at her tummy. How is her tummy not wrinkly? Okay, but let me
if anyone hasn't seen the picture of Vera Wang, Google the picture of Vera Wang.
We'll put it into this pod on YouTube. So if you take yourself over there, you can see the picture. But we need to give a little bit of background as context. So when she was a young woman, she was a competitive figure skater, and she almost went to the Olympics before turning to fashion. She didn't launch her own fashion label until she was 40 because her father encouraged her to start her own company after she complained she couldn't find a wedding dress she liked for her own wedding. So she designed her own one. She says that one of the secrets to her youth is vodka cocktails. I mean,
and avoiding the sun.
An explainer for me. And avoiding the sun. Yes, avoiding the sun is a big one. But
her vodka cocktails aren't vodka Sprite, so just saying. Like they're probably like the ones with olives in them.
I tried to get away
like
from it, but I
ones.
couldn't. I've come full circle back to it again. It's so tasty.
I know.
Anyway, there's other people that look good in their 70s and older. I wanted to roll this out on a weekly basis and do people in different decades. So you have Kris Jenner. She just turned 70. Jane Fonda, 87.
Jane Fonda's 87.
Do you remember the pictures of her? And she's so funny. She did when she came home from an awards thing, and she's all dolled up, and then it was a picture of her with the same dress on the next day because she lives alone. She couldn't take the dress off.
Oh yeah.
She had to sleep in it. Then there's Cher, like what the fuck, 79. Oprah Winfrey, who's 71. Meryl Streep, who was not
76.
Not in All's Fair, by the way.
No, she wasn't. She was not.
76. And Diana Ross, now, when Pete brought her up, I said, I thought she had passed away. 81.
No.
We saw
she hasn't
her.
passed away.
Or did I see her? I saw Tina Turner.
I don't know. Did we see? I saw Tina Turner twice. I don't know if I saw Diana Ross. You make me feel like I have.
I feel like I did.
Anyway, well done, girls. Yeah, I'm sure we've been to see a lot of people that we don't remember. Thank you, everyone, for listening, and we will see you on the bonus on a sales day.
We've had a ball as per. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel because you can watch us in full HD up there, the full episodes, and you'll have the time of your life. You'll feel like you're in the room with us.
When you have the time of your life, the time of your bloody life.
Thank you very much and have a most splendid week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.